What is up, Florida Coast Division team? My name is Andrew Evans, and I'm the proud divisional coordinator for the Florida Coast Heat Division. I want to welcome you all. If you're watching this video, it's probably in your Wednesday team meeting. And I want to welcome you all, if it's your first time hearing from me, to our great division and to our great team. We are so excited to have you all here. And, of course, welcome back to all the familiar faces. I wanted to record this quick message to you all on Wednesday to give you a couple quick hot updates and a few announcements for you all as we enter into the last month of the year and transition forward into 2021 and beyond. So to give you guys a little bit of background, if I've never met you before, my name is Andrew. I started with the company back when I was a junior in high school. So for me, this is my first real professional position at the time. I worked with Cutco all throughout my college years. Cutco paid my entire way through school. So that was a big way for me when I first started working, being able to tell, mom, dad, hey, don't worry about school. I got it covered. And so many of our other students have done the exact same thing as well. So I worked with Cutco all throughout college. During the summers, I did what was called a branch manager position and opportunity, which for those of you all that do not know, our branch manager opportunity really is our premier work opportunity, an entrepreneurial internship opportunity that our company provides to high school and collegiate students across the country. It's a combination of almost like a startup and a franchisee model, but rather than paying the company money to open up your business, you actually get startup receivings from the actual company to support, as well as your own personal investments to be able to build, run, and operate a full-fledged business for the course of the summertime in a respective area, territory, or market. And we have so many people that are getting ready to do the exact same thing. And I did that all throughout my college years. After graduating from college, I moved down to Miami and became a district manager with the company. And at the beginning of 2020, I was tasked with the job of taking what was one of the worst divisions in the company and helping it grow and develop into what is now a flourishing and literally one of the best divisions in the entire company. That was the job, and that's really exactly what we've done here over the past 11 months since our division came into fruition. 2020 has been an absolutely crazy year for so many people, and it's been a crazy year in many, many positive ways for us as well. I'll tell you guys right now, no matter what office you're working in the division, we have pound for pound the best and strongest district manager team in the entire country, led by our veteran district manager, Mike Abramowitz, who him and the Tampa team are going to take home multiple silver cups this year, and our two new district managers, Eddie De Las Cuevas and Alex Arias, all of which are pound for pound the strongest performers so far this fall. And what's most exciting is that we are just getting started. 2021, the future is very, very bright, and we are looking to build and expand our division. In fact, we'll be promoting close to 18 to 21 different offices next year in our division and outside of our division and across the region. So with a lot of those promotions, means if you're brand new, there's a lot more leadership opportunities that are going to be popping up and available to you all as other people move up the ladder, new opportunities and new doors emerge. And we need new leaders to take this division really to the next level. And so I'm excited to be coming to you guys tonight on your Wednesday team meetings to share with you all a couple different opportunities that we have as we enter into 2021 and beyond. Our branch managers and district manager candidates have been training for the past few months and going through what we call the Leadership Academy, or TLA. So anytime that you want to advance or move forward, whether that is into our field sales manager role, into a full-time professional selling Cutco role, or if you want to move more into a leadership management type experience, the first step is to get into our Leadership Academy. And the following people have been participating and training and practicing to have their own opportunity to run their own organizations for next summer. And all of you BMCs and DMCs out there, remember, territory announcements and official promotions and decisions will come in January at our VCA's event, or Vector Cutco Awards Night. So there's 1.5 months to really step up, make a statement before those decisions are finally made. And a quick plug for VCA's. There'll be more information coming to you all, but a phenomenal event. This is where we do our recognition for the company. We're going to recognize the $1 million a year performances, the Silver Cups, the Rolex winners, the BMWs. Always a cool event to get invited to, a phenomenal conference, and a great event to be able to get your parents to. This year they can hop on and see and participate virtually, just to give them a little bit more inside scoop of exactly what it is that you're doing, the company that you're working with, our culture, our people, and how we recognize them. So we'll be looking forward to seeing you all at that event. But, what's really exciting too is that as we promote branch and district managers, a lot new opportunities for the summer of 2021 and beyond are coming up. And we have, and we're looking across the division. I've already started doing it in our pilot sales office, but we're looking for assistant managers and assistant manager interns for the summer of 2021. Being AM during the summer, that was my second summer on the job, was an assistant manager. Man, not only is it a ton of fun, our assistant managers make really good money too, by the way. Just so you have an idea, the average assistant manager made about 15 to 20 grand last summer in our division. Lower assistant managers, every assistant manager pulls in at least $10,000 for the summertime, and our top performers are making anywhere from 20 to 30 grand during the course of the summertime. But what's most exciting about these people that have this role is really who these students develop and become and turn into through the process. It's a ton of fun. It's a huge resume builder, and we're looking for people to really lead and run and support our district offices and organizations in the summer of 2021 and beyond. So I just want to tell you, if you're looking forward to advance, if you're looking forward for other opportunities and opening other doors for yourself, I'm looking for A players. I'm looking for leaders. I'm looking for the aces, if you will. I'm looking for the people that are ready to step up and make a statement. And so I want to give you guys two thoughts tonight on really what you can do in the next couple of weeks as we enter into the winter break, because by the way, the winter break really will set up our 2021. It starts now, and what you can start doing to really make a statement. Before I do that, I want to do some quick divisional recognition of some of our top performers last week. So inside of our division, we had the number 9 and number 1 CSP in the country, Nicole Reed, $23,000 in sales, and the number 1 rep in Cutco last week was Ray Reed, almost $30,000 in sales coming out of our Tampa team. Nice job, Ray and Nicole. By the way, they are married. If I think about a power couple, that's one. Collectively, they sold almost $50,000 and actually a little bit over $50,000 in Cutco last week. So just so you know, that household income pulled in about 26 grand last week in income just from selling knives. So if you're really excited about a full-time selling opportunity or how to take your sales game to the next level, like a lot of our CSPs do, make sure you talk to your managers tonight on about some future opportunities and how to level up and start shipping and performing on a similar level. I do want to take a quick second and say, hey, if you're looking to be a leader and you're looking to step up, be a performer, and have some recognition, there's two thoughts that I think, and really what I want to see from people in order for them to be considered for a future leadership opportunity. The first thing I want you guys to write down tonight in your notes is number 1, CPO talks. CPO talks. I have a saying that I can't really hear what you're saying until I actually see what you're selling. The most important thing about being a leader in a performance-based organization is first being able to perform in that organization. You can't teach people how to sell if you can't sell yourself. And selling is just one of the most important skills. I tell people this all the time. I don't care if you're working at Cutco, if you want to be a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, or a business owner. Selling is the most important skill that anyone can develop. And these skills matter. They're universally applicable. That's why doing the Cutco sales presentation is so valuable. You learn simple, basic, foundational communication structures, how to network, how to speak to adults that are twice your age, how to build a rapport and build a connection with someone quickly, how to have strong, powerful questions and closing conversations. This is the skills that will impact you no matter what you do in the long term. They're also the same skills that I want to see before we are moving people into positions of leadership. So be consistent with your results, and most importantly, step up when it matters. And when it matters the most is during the pushes. And we have the biggest, baddest push of the entire year coming up, our Puerto Rico push. Look, and here's the deal. Puerto Rico is going to be awesome. One of the things that I love about our company is how much travel we take our people on. I've traveled the world with Vector. And look, you might have traveled before, but you've probably never traveled Vector style. You might have traveled before, but you might have not done as much traveling in 2020. It's one thing to travel with your family. It's another thing to travel with friends and future leaders and people you can build relationships with. And those trips are always a ton of fun. I want to have the most winners from our division coming out of the Florida Coast Heat and really have strong representation as we go to Puerto Rico at the beginning of next year. So really step up, make a statement, step up when it matters. That's what leaders do. The second thing that you can really do to start making some statements is get your friends in the door. Be an explosive team builder. I'll tell you guys right now that, our goal over the winter break is to create massive awareness around opportunities that a lot of people don't know. Most of your friends and most college students don't know that there's an opportunity where they can work for 2 to 3 weeks over the semester break gain, a couple $1,000s in income, potentially hit a free trip to Puerto Rico, significantly boost their resumes, and then have the opportunity to either not have to commit beyond the winter break and be able to go back and focus on school, or really set themselves up for some long-term, part-time opportunities in the spring and beyond into the summer. I was always a team builder. Anyone that knew me in college or high school, if I was close with them, they worked with Cutco at one point or another. That's because I believe in the opportunity so much. I know how much it impacted me, and I wanted to make sure every single one of my friends was able to get a similar impact, even if it was only for a couple months or a couple weeks, literally. I made sure that they got some sort of taste of that experience. And that's what we're looking to create over the winter break. We want to create massive awareness around the opportunities that we have. And it's always easy for me to tell who's going to be a great future leader by seeing who are the team builders on the team, who's really helping get our organizations grown. And there's a lot of reasons and opportunities for you to do so. There's prizes up for grabs. There's divisional recognition. It's a huge resume booster. It creates advancement opportunities for yourself. And most importantly, it's an opportunity to leave a legacy and really create something bigger than yourself. This is how we build and become a part of the #1 team that's ever graced this organization. I mentioned earlier that, we were tasked with taking one of the worst divisions and turning it into one of the best. And that's exactly the division that we're headed in and the direction that we're headed in. But we need your help. We need every single person in our division, on our team, aggressively helping us build this awesome organization. So I'm going to go ahead and transition. If you're in the Metro Miami office, stay on this call. But if you're any other offices, you can feel free to shut off this video call. Just want to wish you guys an awesome week. Finish final strong if that's what you're doing. And have an awesome Wednesday team meeting and phone jam tonight as you guys kick off into our Puerto Rico push. Talk to you all soon. Metro Miami, you can just stay here with me for a couple of seconds. And for you all on the call, I just wanted to give a shout out. Look, our office has been, we've typically been one of the top performing offices in the country. Year after year after year, Miami was the #1 office in the Silver Cup winner. People didn't even compete with this organization because, quite frankly, they didn't really think they had a chance. And that's changed a little bit over the past year or two. And we're going to change that this upcoming year. 2021 is the year that the Metro Miami comes back. We're going to make the pilot great again. And we are going to lead the way and absolutely dominate the company. And by the way, it's not about being #1. Okay, it's not about the competition, but I'll just tell you guys right now that there is something different, something to be said about being a part of a championship team, a championship culture. Some of you all have played sports before and you've been on a sports team, and then there's others of you that have been on a championship performing team. And I'll tell you what, guys, it's just a different vibe. It's just a different energy. It's a different part to be a part of that team and that culture and that energy. All your resumes will look a lot different when you're a part of that organization. In fact, I want to share with you all real quickly. I'll pull up the results. These are the top 10 standings in our office for the year. So Gel Sister coming at number 10. And by the way, they're pretty close right now, some of you all. So same thing, top 10 for the campaign. I want to recognize T-Max, Nicole, Jamie, Amy, Zybette, Jada, Issa, Kaylin, Faith, and Gelsis for making it onto this way. So look at these reports. And by the way, this is a huge resume booster. This is something that is tangible. It is quantitative. You can put this on your resume and say, hey, I was the I'm Issa. I was the number 5 sales rep in my office for the year and the #1 office in a $250 million marketing company. And I'll tell you guys what, these stats look better when you're coming from the top office, from the #1 office. So make some moves as you're finishing off the rest of the year. But I want to share with you guys that the most important person that I choose for the summers, for a big year, is our pilot sales manager. And I'm proud to announce, not officially until January, but we have selected our pilot sales manager for the summer of 2021, and that is Jonathan Castell. So congratulations to you, sir. Jonathan ran a awesome, epic branch manager performance. Could have done it again this summer, but we're really excited about what we're going to build in the Miami area this upcoming year. And with that said, I want to let you guys know that Jonathan's going to be kind of taking over the winter break to really help us set up 2021. Because if we want to have a massive 2021, it's not just about the summer. It starts in January. And January's results will be directly implicated and impacted by what we do in December. So I'm really counting on you all to help us build the team, to help step up when it matters the most. It starts with the winter break and really how we enter 2020. And so I have a couple announcements for you guys on that note. Number one, I will be joining you all for your team meeting next week. Really, really excited to connect with you all. If I haven't met you before, I will be looking forward to hopping on our Wednesday team meeting. Second thing is, if you guys didn't know, I'm running the training seminars for the rest of the months of December and January. So get your friends on the team. I will be personally training them myself. Some of you all have trained with Eddie or Rob or Jonathan. This is a really phenomenal opportunity, starting with tomorrow's training. And I know a lot of you all already have some friends set up for that training. I'm excited to meet with them and connect with them. But get your friends into training, and let's make sure I have an opportunity to do that. I'll be more involved. I want you all to communicate with me and get on my radar. And I'm also scouting out our future assistant managers and assistant manager interns for next summer. I'll just tell you guys this right now. I'll put it out to you. Okay, this is a bounty contest. So this is not required to earn an assistant manager role. But if you do this over the break, you can set yourself up for an assistant manager opportunity. And all you need to do is sell 10 grand over the winter break. Basically, starting today and up until January 11th, you have 6 weeks to sell $10,000 in sales. And if you sell $10,000 over the break, I will guarantee you a paid assistant manager leadership role in our office next summer, which, by the way, guarantees you at least 10 grand in income for next summer. You sell 10 grand over the break, it guarantees you at least 10 grand in income for the summer of 2021, if not more. And I'm excited to do that and announce that to you all. You know, just by performing over the winter break, you can set yourself up where you can phenomenally and drastically improve your resume. You can make $2,000 to $3,000 in income, win a free trip to Puerto Rico, and set yourself up for some future advancement doors and opportunities just by working hard and really getting committed over the winter break. So I'm looking forward to seeing who's going to step up during this time period. Make sure you touch base with Rob and Jonathan and get some direction on how to set up your push properly. And we're going to have alliance meetings every single day starting next Monday at 8 a.m. So looking forward to seeing you all on those and connecting with you all then as well. And by the way, the 10 grand, you can also hit PRs. So I'll also put it out there. If you sell 8 grand and get 2 PRs, that will count. If you sell 5 grand and have 5 friends that start working in our office, boom, that will count. If you have 0 friends that start working and you sell 10 grand, you will also have a guaranteed assistant manager spot for the summer of 2021. So putting this bounty out to all of you all tonight. Have an awesome Wednesday team meeting. Have an awesome phone jam. And I am looking forward to hearing you all soon, or hearing from you all soon. Be sure to reach out to your managers if you don't have my number, and stay on my radar. Looking forward to seeing who steps up here in a couple weeks. Talk to you all soon.